Okay, welcome back, Amy. How has your week been?
Yeah, really good, thanks. Yep.
Yeah?
Good, great.
What have you been up to?
Well, just the usual working and dividing my time between the children, work and everyday life. I've been out a couple of times through the week,
That's
which
good.
was quite nice.
Oh, that's
quite
good. So
pleasant.
being socially
Yeah.
active.
Yeah,
And,
it's one of my favourite things I like to do.
yeah, that's good. So it's good that you still get to have that downtime, even though it's a busy
Yes.
busy time
Yeah.
for you with all your studying. How's your studying going still?
Yeah, that's fine as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
doing quite well
okay.
with that. Seems to be going really well.
Yeah, good.
Mm.
That's good. And work all okay as well at
Yeah.
the moment?
Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, that's great to hear. So today, what we're going to do is our first mentor. It's our first mentor session. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the importance of building confidence and effective communication. Okay, so I've got a few little tasks for you to do
Okay.
to help build that confidence and to help improve your communication skills, as these are our goals. Okay, how does that sound?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm just going to pop the laptop round just so you can get an idea of today's sessions. So our objectives, okay, we're here today to try to identify your strengths and weaknesses in communication. We want to try and practice those active listening skills, and we want to develop strategies for overcoming communication anxiety, which is something that you said you tend to suffer with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
okay. So there are session objectives for today. Okay, so a little bit of an icebreaker, Amy, okay? I'm going to tell you 3 things about me, and then I would like you to tell me 3 things about yourself, okay?
Yep.
Okay, one thing about me, my favourite thing is to exercise. I love exercise. I will exercise every day, okay? Second thing, I'm more of a savoury, than a sweet person. So if somebody gives me a cake or a packet of chips, I'm going to take the chips over the cake. All right, I've got a very big savoury tooth. And third thing about me is I love to sleep. I could sleep for about 12 hours if nobody woke me up or I didn't set an alarm. So I'm a very heavy sleeper. Yes. So there's 3 things about me. So now if you give me 3 things about you.
Well, I moved here from the UK about 8 years ago with 2 daughters and 2 dogs.
Oh,
So, yeah, that keeps me extremely busy.
yes.
I like to eat out and go out and socialise whenever I can.
Yeah.
really.
Okay.
I like to try and keep a mixture of work and social life.
Work-life
going,
balance.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, fantastic. That's great. That's good to know. Okay, so let's move along. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is understanding communication techniques. Okay, so what are our effective communication techniques? So when we talk about active listening, we want to be paying full attention to the person, okay, whether that be a colleague, a client, a supervisor, a friend even, okay? We want to pay full attention, paraphrase, okay? So paraphrase what they're saying, ask questions and empathise, all right? So they all fall under the active listening, okay? So, you know, if somebody was talking to me, I would want to make sure I'm paying full attention, paraphrase some of the things that they've said to me to show understanding and to show empathy as well, okay? Asking questions shows that you're actively listening, yeah. We've then got the verbal communication, so using clear, concise and positive language is really important as well, okay, when communicating. So we want to make sure we're being clear with what we're saying when we're speaking to our clients or our customers. and always using that positive language.
Mhm.
We also have a non-verbal communication, so that's maintaining that eye contact, having that positive body language, okay, and listening actively. So if somebody's sat there and they're not looking and they've got their arms folded, okay, that can come across quite rude and disinterested. Yeah. So we want to make sure that we're thinking about all of these things when we're communicating. And then building rapport, so showing that general interest in the person that you are communicating with, being reliable, empathetic and supportive. And all these things are super important for you moving forward into the role as a gym instructor, okay? Even now, in the role that you're doing at the moment, on the gym desk, service desk, you're still having to deal with clients. So using these communication techniques is going to be beneficial for you, it's going to be beneficial for the client, and it's also going to be beneficial for the business.
Right,
Okay.
Okay.
So, the next thing we've got here is a communication self-assessment tool. Okay, so I'm going to read these out, and what I want you to do is using a table of 1 to 4. Okay, so 1 being that you strongly agree, okay, 2 being that you agree, 3 being that you disagree, and 4 being that you strongly disagree. I just want you to pop down the number when I read these statements out to you. Okay, is that clear? Do you
Yeah,
understand?
that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, Amy, I am able to express my thoughts and ideas clearly and concisely. So just in your 1 to 4 there. I am a good listener and can understand others' perspectives. I can adapt my communication style to different audiences. I am confident in my public speaking abilities. I can handle difficult conversations and resolve conflicts effectively. I can provide constructive feedback to others. I am able to write clear and concise emails and reports. I can use non-verbal communication effectively. So, what would you say your strengths in communication is, Amy? Like any strengths that you'd say?
Well, I suppose because I do struggle with confidence in communication, I think I'd rather do emails, telephone calls, reports, because then I'm not actually face to face dealing with somebody face to face.
Yeah, so you're not dealing with them face to face, so it's more you're behind the scenes, so your communication that way is good. Yeah. Are there any areas you think that you could improve on, really?
My verbal communication and confidence. Obviously, if I had more confidence, my verbal communication would improve.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what strategies would you say would be able to that you could implement to maybe help with your communication skills or enhance them?
Just building confidence, understanding communication techniques.
So what we just went over, maybe okay.
Already,
no, that sounds good. I think those sorts of putting those kind of strategies in place to be able to enhance your communication skills. Definitely will help you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll tally up your communications self-assessment tool, just to be able to kind of get an idea of where you are with some of those statements and your communication skills at the moment. So the next thing we're going to talk about is building confidence and overcoming the anxiety. Like we said, that obviously plays a massive part in your communication skills. So the two kind of go hand in hand. So we need to look at ways and techniques that we can try and overcome the anxiety and build up that confidence. Okay. So some of the strategies for building self-confidence and managing anxiety. So positive self-talk. Have you ever come across that before?
No.
Okay, so this is replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Okay. Which we'll move on to in one of the next slides. So we're going to practice a little bit of the positive self-talk. Okay, so when a negative thought comes into our head, we replace that with a positive thought or a positive affirmation. There's also visualization. So this is imagining positive outcomes, okay, successful and positive outcomes. So such as if you're delivering a presentation or you're delivering a class in your line of work, it's already visualizing that positive outcome before it's happening. So that also helps build that confidence and manages the anxiety. Practice and preparation, okay, so obviously the more you practice, the more you prepare, the more confident that you are going to become throughout using the verbal communication. Practicing, if it's a class you're delivering, practice, make sure you've got it all right. That's going to help build that confidence up because you're prepared. Embrace your mistakes, okay, so viewing mistakes as learning opportunities, that is really important. You need to make sure that we're all humans, everybody makes mistakes, so ensuring that we learn from these mistakes is very vital as well, because we can't be disheartened if we make a mistake. We just think, right, I know that's what I did wrong, I'm going to make sure that I do better for next time, okay? Seeking support, so again, like what you're doing with myself, speaking to the mentor, coach or a friend for encouragement and advice. And challenging yourself, so stepping out of your comfort zone, taking on new challenges, doing something a little bit out of the ordinary that is going to put you out of that comfort zone and make you almost face fears. Okay. And lastly, mindful and relaxation techniques. Do you do anything like that? Any type of yoga or meditation? Practice any deep breathing?
I do actually, yeah, I do a little bit of yoga again when I have time.
Yeah.
Try and fit in
Okay.
a little bit of yoga and relaxation. Yeah.
That's a very useful tool for being able to relax the mind and the body and reducing stress and anxiety. Okay. So there's some strategies there, Amy, to think about and to maybe put into place when you're starting to feel anxious or when your confidence is seeming low and you need that boost. Okay. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about the self-talk, okay, the positive self-talk. So I'm going to read some affirmations and I just want you to read them after me, okay? So first of all, I am capable and confident.
I am capable and confident.
I believe in myself and my abilities.
I believe in myself and my abilities.
I am a skilled and effective communicator.
I am a skilled and effective communicator.
I can handle any challenge with grace and poise.
I can handle any challenge with grace and poise.
I am worthy of success.
I am worthy of success.
Okay, I want you to think about these when you have moments of doubt or when you're thinking, you know, that you can't do something or you're struggling with something. I want you to think about these positive affirmations. So this is going to be part of your homework, and I want you to say these in the morning, okay, and before you go to bed at night. All right.
Okay.
So I want you to just go through them. I want you to believe them when you're saying them as well. Okay, I really want you to practice repeating these affirmations.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
That's good, yep.
Okay. So a visualization. So I touched on that just earlier. So what I want you to do now is I want you to close your eyes. Okay, and I want you to imagine yourself confidently delivering a presentation or talking to a group class. Okay, so just want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you're confidently delivering this group, let's say a group fitness class, okay? And you're well organised and you're prepared. Your voice is clear and your speech is engaging. Your audience is attentive and receptive. You feel calm and you're in control. Okay? This is a visualization technique, and this is what I want you to think about when you are maybe even talking to a client, or when you're maybe taking a group class, anything that's making you feel slightly anxious. I want you to visualize it before it happens, and visualize that you are clear in your speech, you are engaging, you are well prepared and organised. Your audience is attentive and receptive, and you feel calm and in control. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Very
want
good.
you to. Yeah, I
It's
want you
good
to.
while I was actually doing it then, while you were talking through it.
Yeah.
Very good, yes.
Yeah. So I want you to try and visualize that when you get moments of. When you get moments of, you know, that you're feeling anxious or your confidence seems at a low point. Okay, the next thing we're going to do here is a slight role play. Okay, so the next little task. So we have a scenario. Okay, you're in the gym and a client approaches you. They're very angry. They're complaining about a piece of equipment not working. They're frustrated and they're demanding that they need immediate assistance. Okay, your role, very calm and collected fitness professional. Okay, so I just want you to think about a response. So I'm going to be that client. This machine is broken. I've been waiting for 10 minutes. You guys never fix anything around here. I'm so frustrated. It's wasting my time.
Oh, I'm really sorry, and I do understand your frustration. Let's see what we can do to fix this. Maybe we could find an alternative to this machine, and I can assure you that I will report this to management and get it fixed as soon as possible.
Yes. Okay, that's very good. Yeah. So something you have come across before with, I'm assuming?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, on a few occasions, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, different frustrations as well, people have, you know.
Yeah.
Things.
So it's obviously important, like there you actively listen. So you were showing empathy. You were saying, I understand your frustration. Okay, what can we do to fix this? So that's think of it an alternative is a problem solving. So that's good. So you're thinking, how can we try and solve this problem?
Yeah.
Using positive language as well. So just ensure that you're using positive language to de-escalate that situation. So an example of that could be, instead of saying I can't, you could say let's try this instead. Okay.
Yeah.
So following up, fantastic. You know, making sure that is then reported to management or maintenance, but remaining calm and empathetic with a solution. Okay, that is enabling you to handle difficult situations and maintain positive relationships with your clients. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just move on. Okay, so summary. So in this session, we've explored the importance of effective communication and building self-confidence. Okay. We discussed understanding some of the communication styles. So we went through that, the active listening, your non-verbal communication styles, recognizing different communication styles and adapting your approach accordingly, building confidence, okay, so implementing strategies like the self-positive talk and the visualization to overcome anxiety and to boost that self-confidence. Practicing public speaking techniques, okay, such as clear articulation, eye contact and body language. So there's something you need to work on as well, okay, so just to make sure that when we do the role play, that you try and use that eye contact and that body language as well. Alright, so we want to make sure, like we said in that effective communication techniques, we want to make sure we're maintaining eye contact and we're showing an open greeting, okay? So by the end of this session you should feel a bit more confident in communication skills.
Yes, I feel already it's helped.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And they are better equipped to handle various communication situations in the fitness industry.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So obviously homework is I've got a sheet for you with those positive affirmations on. I just want you to repeat them in the morning and repeat them at night as well. Your next session date will be Saturday the 29th of November, and that will be at 1 p.m. as agreed. Can you give me one feedback that you have taken from today's session?
Well, it's really helped me already. With the communication skills, I feel like more confident already. So by the time we've done all the meetings, or we've got that, I should be fully equipped and ready to go.
So you feel that the thing that you've taken from today's session is your communication,
yeah.
the techniques.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so learning those styles and techniques has given you a better understanding.
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
Fantastic. Okay, and did you enjoy today's session? How do you feel after the session?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you're feeling
that
more
in
positive?
itself gives me confidence. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you're feeling more positive, are you, about
Yeah, it's really good.
Fantastic. Okay, so just going to give you a little bit of feedback on today's session. Okay, just with your role play, like I said, you used the active listening technique, problem solving, which was great. I just want you to work on that non-verbal communication as well. So I just want you to ensure that you make that eye contact. And you know, you're showing positive body language for the client as well.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do another role play with you. Okay, so I'm an angry customer. I've come in. You've taken my payment twice. This isn't good enough. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. Obviously, there's been a mistake. And I can imagine your frustration. It's not very nice. I'm going to try and sort this out for you while you're here today. If you'd like to go and do your workout, and when you're finished, come back and see me, and I'll have answers for you then. I'll have it all sorted out for you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you. That was very good. The eye contact was there. Welcoming body language as well. So that's just something we need to see there. Fantastic. Actively listening, showing empathy, problem solving. You've de-escalated that situation. So yeah, very good. So I will print off your positive affirmations to take at home. So I just want you to repeat them, obviously, in the morning and before you go to bed. I want you to really think about them, or even you can do it more times than that throughout the day. If you feel those negative thoughts coming into your mind and you want to replace them with some positive.
Maybe we could repeat them now before I leave.
We can repeat them again, absolutely. So let's just get that capable and confident.
I am capable and confident.
I believe in myself and my abilities.
I believe in myself and my abilities.
I am a skilled and effective communicator.
I am a skilled and effective communicator.
I can handle any challenge with grace and poise.
I can handle any challenge with grace and poise.
I am worthy of success.
I am worthy of success.
Fantastic. So I want you to really think about those positive affirmations, Amy.
Yep.
And I will see you on our next session date on Saturday the 29th of November at 1 p.m.
Okay.
Is there anything you can tell me, one thing that you've taken from today's session?
Well, I feel quite confident, more confident in my communication, just with us communicating the way we have been, and the work that we've done today. I do feel a bit more confident already.
That's good.
Yeah.
You feel like your confidence improved already.
Yes.
Just
I do.
through some of the learning techniques, communication styles. That's fantastic. And obviously communicating with myself, that's then making you feel more confident. That's great. That's a really good outcome. Okay, well that closes today's session.
Okay,
We'll see
thank
you in 2 weeks' time, and we will then re-adjourn then.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay, thank you
for
very
your help.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.